Hey, hey, good morning. I want to welcome you to today's Enlightenment broadcast. I'm Jay Moore, your healthy accountant, helping you to account for your life. Guys, what are we talking about? We are continuing the conversation of finances in 2020. And our topic today is the truth about abundance and wealth. I'm going to jump right into it because I think this is going to be a hot topic today. So I was thinking about increase. You ever, go into the new year's 2020, you was in 2019, you came to, you said, I'm going to earn more money. I'm going to do more. I'm going to have more, and I'm going, I'm going to create more wealth for my life. Has that happened to you? Man, that's happened to me many times. Many years I've gotten to the new year, and that's what I'm thinking about. You know what? I'm going to earn more money. Money, 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 money. Have more, have more, have more. And I want to share with you some truth about wealth. But first, I'm going to ask you a question. Here's part of the truth. Can you be trusted? How much more can you be trusted? This is a part of the truth. See, the truth is you or I may not be trustworthy for that increase that we desire. There's a story that I want to share with you, and it's a story about there's a place in Africa. I heard this story recently. There's a place in Africa where on the mountains there's these huge amounts of snow. Huge amounts of snow. And you think there's an unlimited supply of water inside of the snow. So think about this. The snow is going to melt and it's going to come down off the mountain. And so I'm going to share with you 3 different types of people that would help us to understand, who we are right now and who we should be trying to be. All right. So look, the first person sees that the snow is going to melt, is going to come down. But they're afraid. They're afraid that, they're not going to have enough to meet their own needs. And so what happens is their pipeline gets clogged up. It's kind of clogged up. It's not flowing freely through. That's person number 1. The second person, they see it, they say, man, I'm going to collect what I need, nothing more. I'm just going to let it flow. But imagine this, if there's a lot of water coming down and it's coming through your pipeline, it's coming through his pipeline. And you don't really have a plan. You don't have any plan to kind of help to make sure it goes to the right places. But it's just coming down. It's just, so a lot of it might be lost. So yeah, it's going to get down to people that may be behind him or down in the valley, but a lot of it might be lost because he's taking what he needs. He's not taking too much, but there's an overflow that is wound up being lost. Now, we don't want to lose anything. They say when it comes to money, never lose money. The third person, they see it. They say, man, I'm going to take what I need, but I'm also going to create some more pipelines, create some more streams because I could, funnel some of the water to some of the other people downstream. And every year, this person, they're constantly planning ahead. You know what? I think this year I got to do 3. I think next year I got to do 5. And they never seem to run out. It's like the water just keeps coming. The overflow, they're planning, they're making sure that other people are taken care of. They got what they need, but they're making sure other people are taken care of. Their pipeline is free flowing, but the abundance coming through their pipeline is never ending because they're constantly planning ahead. So let me ask you a question. Are you planning? Have you been planning ahead what's going to happen in your life? See, because with no plan, there could be no wealth. There will be no abundance. I'm going to tell you, I've got the foot right up in my, behind because I wasn't always a planner. I've had great wealth. I've had great money wealth come through my life. But here's what happened. I was taking for myself. I was, I let other people have some, but I wasn't planning ahead. I wasn't building extra streams and make sure that, you were going to get yours. And because you don't have to work, I'm going to make sure it gets to you because I'm I'm in that mind of, you know what? I just want to help others. But see, here's the thing. If we're not in that mindset, then what happens is you may be doing your affirmations. You may be saying to yourself, yes, I'm going to be wealthy. Yes, I'm going to do this. Yes, I'm going to do this. But then it gets limited to the amount of your, of what's coming through your pipeline. Your pipeline is, maybe every time you get more, you're just siphoning more. You're just taking more for yourself. That's not how it works. Guys, if we were to go and look at how does Warren Buffett live? He's one of the wealthiest persons on the planet. How does he live? Still got the same house. Think about this. You got all these billions. You wouldn't go buy you some land or build you a big compound. You wouldn't do that. Buffett didn't do it. Didn't do it. He still got the same house. See, people that are in this wealthy mind, like I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of them, they're very modest. Yes, they have money, but they're constantly planning ahead. They're always thinking about, well, how can I employ another 1,000 people through this opportunity that I have when I earn money? Yes, yes, they're earning money, but then they're providing opportunity for others. I heard a story recently about Warren Buffett. I was listening to Eric Thomas, and he was just like, man, he got a call from Dan Gilbert. Dan Gilbert calls him up, owner of the Cavs, calls him up. He's owner of the Cavs. He owns Quicken Loans, so you already know it's pretty big. Dan Gilbert calls him up, hey, E, why don't you come over? We're having, Buffett's going to be in town, but a few people are going to come over, and, we're going to talk. And he was like, dude, I ain't doing nothing. Yeah, I'm coming. He goes and sits down with Buffett, sits down in the room with these players. The first thing he noticed was, he says, man, this Buffett dude, he's probably wearing a suit from Sears. Come on, man. He's so modest. He's not thinking about how he can put more money into his clothes. He says, man, this dude had on shoes from Macy's. Macy's, back in my day, it was like, that stepped up. That's nice shoes. But he's like, he just wearing basic stuff. And then Buffett just kind of gets into his education and sharing with people. He was just like, man, what he learned that day, he says, man, it's totally changed his life. But what about you? What about me? What's changed your life that you will live in abundance and wealth? How will you make sure you get what you need, but then also help others downstream? What have you planned for? Are you planning for that? Or are you hoping? Are you hoping that it happens at some point? A good plan will be realized when it goes on paper. I'm telling you, man, it's power. I got my goals. I got my goals here. I went and did my goals again and got them laminated. You can see that. Got them laminated. And I'm excited about 2020, but I'm more excited about 2030 because 2030 will be, I think that'll really be the test of what really is going to happen in not just in my family's life, but in your family's life. I think your family's life is going to be impacted big in the next 10 years. So stick with this page, stick with wherever you're watching this broadcast or this video, stick with us because I'm telling you, like I know you will account for your life. You will live in abundance. You will have wealth beyond measure. And your wealth won't be limited to, dollars in a bank account. It will be about people. And that's the true currency of a wealthy person. How many people was really affected by their life? That's wealth. And that's the truth. So guys, I appreciate you for joining me today for this Enlightenment broadcast. I'm Jay Moore, your healthy accountant. Don't forget, thehealthyaccountant.com. You'll learn I'm talking about the secrets or strategies that you can use in your life and your business to help you grow. And I'm excited about it. Aren't you? All right. God bless. I'll see you soon. Take care.